Hey, everybody. So we are on the top of page 15. We're doing number 12, connection. So this is associated with etheric chords somewhat, and etheric chords are just our connections between us and the people around us. There's good kinds of chords and there's negative kinds of chords. If you've ever had an interaction with somebody and they were so positive, and after they left it was like, man, I feel so much better, like I feel so good about the day or life or whatever it is. There was, that person was emanating a certain kind of energy that impacted you, and then on the flip side you had an interaction with somebody, and after they leave you're like, that person was sucking my will to live. Like I feel super depleted, and that idea of a energy vampire or whatever. I don't know. Most people aren't energy vampires, but there are a few people that float around that are kind of like that. But um, mostly it's just our interactions with people. And this improves a deeper or stronger connection in a positive way to the people around us that are important to us or that we have a connection with. But also, it increases our ability to let go of people or connections with people who are negative or that we need to detach from and move away from. Somebody who's being difficult at work, or that Uncle Bob in the family that is just obnoxious. It helps to put a little distance between us and that person. And the idea of both working with etheric chords and here with the connection support where we're working the aura is you are diminishing to a certain extent lower emotion so that we don't feel as triggered or we don't have such a negative response to people like this, and instinctive responses. And another way of saying instinctive responses when they're coming from other people um, can be like a form of psychic attack or um, verbal and emotional vomiting all over you. If you've ever had somebody just blah, kind of go off on you or whatever. Um, some of that was homeostatic emotion and some of that was instinct, and, they got triggered for whatever reason, and it helps to clean these kinds of things up. And it kind of hopes to make the body less absorbent to negativity from people, but strengthen the connections between people that we have positive interactions with. So, with that, pull out your blend, which is connection support. If you were doing this at home, it would be a good thing to combine with using etheric chords or etheric chords premium or rue, something like that, iron bark eucalyptus. But you have your connection support. And let's begin inhaling. Your awareness is on the left-hand side of the body, from the left-hand side of the face all the way down to the left outer ankle, whole left side. Nice, long, slow, deep breaths. Take a nice, long, slow, deep breath. And then the front side of the body, from your face all the way down the body to the tops of the feet, the throat, the chest, the abdomen, down the fronts of your legs to the tops of your feet. You're inhaling through your nose, you're exhaling through your mouth. Now let's go to the right side of your body. Your whole right side of your face, neck, shoulder, all the way down to the right outer ankle. Your awareness is on the back side of the body. Whole back side. Back of the head, your whole back, your hips, down the backs of the legs to the heels. And then just pause and be still. As that's going to feel to you. Now, that's one that you do for the, maintenance, or you're doing a stack, or you're integrating it into a process, like maybe with the chords or something like that. But now let's do the advanced approach. The advanced approach you might only do once or twice a week, or just maybe whenever you feel you need it. Holidays coming up, you're going to be with the family, you're dealing with somebody difficult at work, or so begin inhaling. Your awareness is on the left side of your body, from the side of your face all the way down to the left outer ankle. Nice, long, slow, deep breaths. Taking nice, long, slow, deep breaths. You're on the left side of your body. Now let's go to the back side of the body, your whole backside, back of your head, neck, your whole back, the backs of your legs, all the way to your heels. Nice, long, slow, deep breaths. Taking nice, long, slow, deep breaths down the whole backside. Move your awareness to the right side of your body, the whole right side. Right side of your face, down the whole right side of your body to the right outer ankle. Mm. Then the front side of your body, from your face all the way down the front of your body to the tops of your feet. And then just pause and be still. Just being still for a moment. Now, begin inhaling. Your awareness is on your knees. You can do your whole knee, or at the very least, do the backside of your knee. You're taking nice, long, slow, deep breaths. And your awareness is on the ankles. It can be the whole ankle or at least the front part of the ankle. The soles of your feet. And then just pause and be still. Today, we're going to do the four quadrants again. You're inhaling left side of your body, the whole left side. Your awareness is on the front side of the body, your whole front side, from your face all the way down to the tops of your feet. The right side of your body. Your awareness is on the back side of the body, the whole back side. Your awareness is on the back side, back of the head, all the way to your heels. You're taking nice, long, slow, deep breaths. Just let go. Let's begin inhaling again. Your awareness is on the brain. Nice, long, slow, deep breaths with your awareness on the brain. Okay. Transmutation. And your spine. Your awareness is on your spine. Yeah, it's transmuting. It's big for that too. So your brain and spine both at the same time. Your awareness is on your brain and spine both at the same time. Your awareness is on the brain and soles of your feet. And as you inhale, move your awareness up above the ankles. As you exhale, down into the earth. Just pause and let go. Okay, notice how you feel, your body, your emotions, your thoughts. How does that make you feel? So let's go ahead and unmute ourselves, type in, let's share, ask questions, and process this. And go ahead and fire away.
Wait just a sec, guys. Yeah, go ahead, Robert, then Ralph.
Hey,
Hey,
hey.
Greg. First off, this has made me yawn.
Oh,
Uh,
nice.
I'd like to go curl up in bed at the moment, but I guess I need to do this a few more times.
It's well, like if you think about it, like you might not have anything going on, but you have clients, you have people with both your computer business and people you do healings with, and you know what I mean? Like
Yes.
and it's not necessarily that you have negative interactions or even like there's like, it's not even like that you need to cultivate the super positive. You probably have very good relations with everybody, but still the interaction, there's a little bit of, you know, people are turning to you when they're in need, and like they might have a stressful situation and it's like, I can't wait to call Robert, and you know what I mean? And
So that leads perfectly into the question that I'm here for.
mhm.
I have a client who is considering divorcing his wife,
Oh wow. Right.
and uh, would this be something good for him to try?
Oh yeah, 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 yeah,
And
yeah.
I'm not trying to steer him one way or another. That's his
No,
life. But in
it
support
would
of,
either help him prove it, or if he's going to walk away, it's going to help him to let go.
he's had some realizations in the past 2 weeks that
Yeah,
I think he's finally decided to divorce.
sure.
But now there's still the process of doing the divorce, and it's not necessarily going to be very pretty.
No,
So,
very rarely is it chill. You know what I mean? It's usually,
right. It's pretty
yeah,
contentious most of the
yeah,
time.
yeah.
Uh, so just a thought, is there a stack we could do for divorce?
Sure. The divorce stack. This would be this. Um, Let me just think this out for a little bit. Definitely limbic system. So Splendor. Um, Let me look on my list. Hold on.
relationship support?
What is it?
Relationship support?
Um, yeah, that actually would be a good one.
I just put my hand on it. Didn't know what it
Yeah,
was.
yeah. Oh, here we go, list. Yeah, relationship support. The only reason like I hesitate is like it's like kind of the relationship is going to be no more, but I'd still throw it in the mix.
Yeah, I
You know,
think,
because it like for that, it's like even if that relationship's going away, he's not gonna go be a monk and live on a mountaintop. He's gonna need to, you know, have, there's the relationship of the friends, there's a future relationship. It would all help to cultivate that. And the other thing, I'd probably do protection. Like we'll probably do more than just four, and then you can make it how.
take through them.
Yeah, let's see here. I'd throw the number six, the behavior, and throw that in there as well. Because the issue being that, he might be in a good place, but the partner is not. And then, like sometimes when you start to get in an argument, you start to take on some of the tendencies of the other person. Like they get nasty, and at first you're like, I'm gonna take the high road, and a little bit of time goes by, you're right in the gutter with them. That
Yeah.
this
It-
one would also help that as well, because really that's chords. Like if you can maintain the chords, that is much less likely to happen. But between like this and like limbic responses, protection, I'd even throw instinctive response in there. But I think with those, you can have them do a big stack, or you can rotate them around a little bit. But that would be my divorce stack.
yeah.
Yeah,
And part of my yawning was as soon as we started doing the oil, I could feel that this client needed it.
yeah,
And I was trying to stay working on me, not on them, as I was, going
right,
through this.
right,
Uh, So I was torn in my own
right,
existence of what to do. Do I take care of me or take care of them? And
right.
so, uh,
So I'd throw one more in there,
okay.
prosperity, and the reason being that of course you want to come out and do as good as you can, and you want to be fair, but I've seen people spend $200,000 fighting over $50,000.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like there's some points where you got to go, okay, yes, we're fighting, but this is ridiculous. I'm not gonna spend all the money just to win or just to punish. And he's probably not there now, but give it 3 or 4
But
months. You know what I
yeah.
mean?
Yeah,
Like
anything's
let those
possible between them.
papers get filed, and like, a couple months into it, uh,
Right.
they're fighting over some dish that grandma gave you, and
Yes.
yeah, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah. I would not put it past the two of them.
it's I mean, one of the worst ones I ever saw was something like that was, I talk about like all the psychologists I used to work with. There was two of them that were married and they got a divorce. And oh man, they were brutal with each other. Brutal. And spent way more money trying to win than what they were fighting over. Way, way, way more money.
Yeah. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know
Yeah.
what they're going to do, but I want to
Yeah, I
give
mean, always
them
hope for the
some support.
best, and you know, you know, things happen, and but I'm still trying to help them just be as clear-headed as possible. And yeah,
Thank you very much.
you're so welcome. Keep me posted. I'm glad to help that in there any way I can.
Okay, thanks.
You're welcome.
And then go ahead, Ralph, and then we have some shares and questions.
Hey, Ralph.
Hey, Greg. I'm going in for surgery next Monday afternoon on my face.
Hmm.
Which oil should I be prepping with before I go in?
I would just probably do galbanum. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I mean, you've been putting things all together for a while, just like some galbanum and some black cumin internal.
Okay.
Yeah.
Both of them internal?
You can do galbanum either topical on the wrist or internal, but
Okay.
definitely a black cumin internal.
Okay. Very good. Thank you.
Okay, you're so welcome.
And then we do have some art programming chat and questions.
Yeah.
But for you guys who want to go ahead and just raise your hand for the regular Q&A, you can go ahead and do that now, but we'll keep going with the art programming here. So we have, how would I choose between doing this one or relationship support?
I mean, if you're having a hard time, I'd do them both. Like, this is just about the connection, like being the chords, the energy that goes back and forth between you and the person. And relationship support is about developing a deeper relationship with the person. So, um, relationship support would be more of like connecting with somebody mentally, emotionally, things like that. This is about managing the chords and the connection. And so, even though relationship supports has the ability to connect, they are a bit different. Connection is not just a blanket term. There's different kinds of connection. Yeah.
Did I hear that connection support blend is the same as etheric chords?
No, it's not. No. No, you could use them together, but the connection support is for the aura.
What oils are in this blend?
Good question. Let's see. Ambrit, galbanum, frankincense, benzoin, and there's an oil called gymnocephalum. Yeah.
Feeling very soothing, calming, relaxing, and sedative.
Good.
Sweet, beautiful, fragrant oil blend. When doing the knees, I felt very cooling, tingling feeling, and the same for the feet. I'm feeling strong connection with my spiritual teacher. Thank you so much.
Good. Yeah. Very good.
All right, and that does complete our week 12 with connection. And then next week is week 13. Your oil is going to be ANS support, and it is the digestive system.
Nice.
So join us for that. And with that, we'll go ahead and say have a great night and go to our regular Q&A.